Yo, what up? Back with another edition of CT's RPT, Real Prison Talk with Wes. And I'm sorry, but unfortunately, this is going to be another quick one because I'm just getting in from work. I'm tired. About to go jump in the shower, get myself together, and get ready for work again tomorrow. The life of a civilian. But anyway, today I want to talk about the difference between being humble and being soft. It's a thin line, and a lot of people don't know that there's a big difference. Like, I'm humble, I'm very soft-spoken, but I'm far from soft. And every once in a while, some clown come along, and unfortunately, some joker got to learn the hard way. I'm thinking about a time when I was in McDougal, level 4 correctional facility, and jail tickets is big. Dudes play football tickets. Dudes play. I play NBA tickets. I don't watch football, but I watch NBA heavy. So the Jamaican dude that was running the tickets, that was his hustle. He run tickets. He had put some NBA tickets out. Not knowing, I'm an NBA fanatic, so I'm getting all the ESPN magazines. I'm getting Slam magazines, which is an NBA magazine. So I think it was my ESPN magazine, though. Or it might have been a Sports Illustrated. Anyway, one of my magazines that I had all the NBA teams, all the trades that was made, who was playing, how much they scored, all the stats. So the dread dude, he playing his tickets not knowing that I'm a dude that I'm not going to just give you my money. I'm going to do my homework. So I play the ticket, but before I play the ticket, I'm comparing the teams. So I don't know if a lot of y'all know how the tickets are. You take all the basketball teams that's playing, and you got to pick 4 out of 4 games. You got to pick the winner. All 4 games got to win. Not only do they have to win, but they got to win by the spread. He's going to have a number of points in the middle that your team has to either win or lose by. So it's not even about whether your team could win. It's about whether your team could cover the spread. So I'm doing all my homework. I'm like, all right, these are their top 3 or 4 scorers. They average this a game. And they going against these dudes that average this game. I got the pencil and paper, the calculator. I'm really doing my homework, you know what I mean? And finally, I play, you play, whatever you play, if you win 10 times that. So if you play $1, you win $10 back. So I played $5 the first time. He got me. I lost. One game hit me. Second time I played about $7, $8. One game won. If one of your teams lose out of all 4 teams you pick, if one of your teams lose, your whole ticket is dead. All 4 teams got to win. So the third time I played, me and my little man went 15-15, played a $30 ticket. I remember telling my little man, I'm about to hit this dude. You need to get down on this with me. So my man, he know I'll be on a basketball joint like that. So he like, word? All right, I got $15. Put $15 of mine on there. So he put 15, I put 15. We played $30, whatever. Ticket hit. Now dude owe us $300. So when we come out for rec, I'm hyped. I'm like, yo, where my bread at, bro? The nigga name was, I can't remember his name. We call him Dread so much. But he was from New York, too. He's from Brooklyn. So I'm like, yo, where my bread at, bro? So he like, Dude ain't even have $300 in his cell, first of all. You can't play, and this is how stupid dudes be. Because I've ran tickets before, too. But I'm not going to allow somebody to play more than I got. You're not going to play $300 and I only got $100 in my cell or $80. This dude only had like $75 worth of stuff in his cell. And I'm like, bro, he come out with a little bag. I'm like, that ain't it. He like, oh, this all I got right now. I got to put a money order on your books. So he dragged his $300 out. And I'm not a dude that's going to be on you because, like I said, I'm humble, I'm soft-spoken. So I'm letting him, like, he put $100 on my books first. Mind you, I owe somebody else $150. So the kid that I played the ticket with, he don't even live in my block. So I got to get the money to him. So the dread dude, he put $100 on my books, and then he gave me like $60 worth of food. That was basically all that man money because I took care of my homie first. Like, yo, here, this is what you put in. This is what you won. Made sure he had his off the rip. And I told him that. And I guess he figured, like, all right, well, since I owe Wes ain't going to do nothing about it. He probably thought Wes was soft. I don't know what he thought, but obviously he must have said Wes ain't going to do nothing about it. Wes soft. So about 2 weeks go by. He paid me up to like $210. And then just never said anything else about it. I didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. So I guess he must have I gave him enough. But I gave my man $150 of that. So really, he only paid me like $60. I'm like, I used to talk to my bunkie about it every once in a while. Like, yo, what's up with this dude? I don't want to press him and seem like I'm stressing him. But I need to say something to him. Because that was my bunkie's man. That was the crazy shit. I was living in a cell with somebody that was real cool with him. Because Dred had been down like 25 years already. And my bunkie had been down 20 years already. So they knew each other from doing biz together. They both been in jail over 2 decades together. So I'm talking to my bunkie because that's his man. And my bunkie knew what type of time, more or less, he knew what type of time a lot of the people I was around was on. So even he put a bug in his ear one day like, yo, well, that's a cool dude, but don't take it for granted, you know what I mean? Because he got dudes that's going to jump for him. And he don't really want to press that button because he know that we cool. This is my bunkie talking to his man. So I guess he must have told him one day. My bunkie slipped up one day. Me and my bunkie, we used to smoke weed on Fridays. And he'd listen to he'd put the Jay-Z on. Friday nights be our chill nights. So he done got high one day. And he started talking and he slipped up and was like, yeah, Dred think it's sweet. I don't even think he plan on paying you the rest of your money. I didn't even say nothing to him because I know that's his man for one. But I took heed to what he said. I said, oh, word? All right. So the next day I packed up all my stuff. And my man came. It was rec time. My man came. I'm like, I'm about to take a box trip. He like, why? I'm like, because this dude owed me. He owed me another $90. He ain't paid me. It's been about a week, maybe 2 weeks now. Like, he ain't paid me. It's been over a week. I'm tired of talking to him. I already said something to him once. And I told him when I said something to him, like, yo, I don't really want to have to come tell you. I ain't have to come chase you down to take my money when it was time to pay you for the ticket. So I don't want to chase you down when it's time to pay me for winning. So I'm not going to say, I told him, I'm not going to say nothing else to you about this. He said, I'm going to have your money Friday. At the time I decided to pack my stuff up, this was the day after my bunkie told me that he wasn't giving me nothing. That was 2 Fridays ago when he said that. So I'm like, okay, he think it's sweet. I'm packing my stuff up. This is how crazy it is. I'm in a level 4 with dudes that ain't going home. And I'm doing a 12-year bid, which they considered me to be a short-timer, with the possibility of parole at 50%. So a lot of times, a lot of the homies used to be like, yo, like I had a little homie from New Haven. My man Soch used to always be like, yo, I got a big 45. I don't care about nothing. So a lot of the homies used to feel like, if we ain't going nowhere, we might as well take the plate for you. Because you can mess up your parole and you ain't nobody's no good to each other in jail. And the smart dudes know that. So I'm not knowing that by telling the homie while I'm packing my stuff what I'm about to do, he runs in his man's cell before I even got a chance to do it. I come out of my cell because I hear the commotion. I come out, he dragged Dread out of his cell, a bloody pulp. He done ran in his man's cell, beat this man to a pulp, dragged him out the cell because the police was come running up in the cell, stomped him out, got on it when the COs came, got on his knees, cuffed up, whatever. I thought Dread was dead. The man laying there not moving. I'm like, damn, did he kill him? Then I ended up when he left, the dude that Dread lived with, and this is why you can't be grimy, you know what I mean? The dude that Dread lived with robbed him for all his stuff. And then he felt he was scared that me and my people was going to do something about it because he knew Dread owed me. So to eliminate that, he came to us like, here. This is all he had in the cell. I'm taking this little PC. Y'all had a rest. But all of that could have been avoided, you know what I mean? And I feel like the dude thought that I was sweet. And lucky for him, my little man got in that cell before I got in there because I'm telling myself, if I got to risk my parole on somebody, I'm going to really make a movie. I'm going to make it worth it. So I had already had in my mind, I'm about to send this dude to Yukon. I'm glad, it all worked out because, look, I'm in a halfway house right now on parole. I made parole. That would have been another issue I would have had to explain the parole. And like I said in one of my other shows, I'm not perfect. I'm trying to change. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to be the best version of myself that I can be. But I'm not perfect. So if you violate, that definitely does not mean that you won't get bust upside your head. Again, that just means that I'm trying not to bust you upside your head. So with that said, I'm going to wrap it up, man. Do the right thing. Hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, wes.smith.129. And until next time, peace.